at 11:02 p.m. Saturday. August 9th, 2014. How the hell are you told? But I guess what? Guess what? Johnathan James Ramcharan. Watching stuff about the 60s on CNN, ladies and gentlemen. Very enchanting program. Where do we all come from? Where are we all going? I think I should have been born in the 60s. Maybe I was born in the 60s. And maybe I just landed here in 1986. Or maybe I just love you. You don't even know how much I love you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even know. It's your chuckle buddy, guess who? Johnathan James Ramcharan reporting live for duty on this glorious kind of saint, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday, September 11th. 2014, ladies and gentlemen. How the hell are you? And like I said earlier, you don't even know how much I love you, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what? I love you, ladies and gentlemen. Because guess what I was up to this evening of September 11th, 2014, ladies and gentlemen. How the hell are you? Guess what I was up to? I was downstairs smoking a joint, smoking cigarettes, watching a very interesting film with an old buddy of mine. I said, hey, bud. You want a beer? He's just like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. Take a beer. I was like, yeah, I'll just be right back. So I scampered up to my apartment, ladies and gentlemen. He lives on the 4th floor, I live on the 5th floor. So I scamper up from the 4th floor to the 5th floor, ladies and gentlemen. For all you motherfuckers who love geometry, I scampered up from the 4th floor to the 5th floor, which I live in, ladies and gentlemen. Apartment 513, 40 Oak Street, Toronto, Ontario, M5A, 2C6, ladies and gentlemen. 40 Oak Street. Reporting from the home of the brave, 40 Oak Street, Regent Park. Luckily, no gunfire. Luckily, no gunfire this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Chuckles unleashed. Shit, man, I should be like a soul singer. Wouldn't that be funny? Chuckle buddy. I'm singing the blues. Johnathan James Ramcharan's lungs collapsing. Oh! And that's why I love you, ladies and gentlemen, because as Johnathan James Ramcharan's lungs are collapsing, what he really wanted to do when he came up here to get a beer from the unit of the floor, the 4th floor, coming up to the 5th floor, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, I was coming up from the 4th floor to the 5th floor. And as I came up here, ladies and gentlemen, to grab those 2 beers from my buddy downstairs watching Netflix with myself, your old chuckle buddy, guess who? I thought to myself, oh shit, I need a cigarette, I need a cigarette, I need a cigarette. But I was like, no, I gotta go to my audience, ladies and gentlemen, and that's why I love you, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I give it to you. Bypass the goddamn cigarette to do this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, holy Christ. I need a fucking cigarette. But while guess who can have a cigarette, guess who can have a guess what? Ooh. Bam, 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 bam. Karma works, ladies and gentlemen. Karma works. It was the spring of 2009, ladies and gentlemen. Mother kicked the bucket a year before. I was living back in Alberta, living my life, trying to pick up the pieces. And I was a very angry young man, blackout drunk every night, somehow holding down a job, out of fear of just what the fuck happened in my life. It's like crisis mode, alarm clock, fire siren. Halftime! Something's going down. And I remember I was just a swelling mix of a person, ladies and gentlemen. I love that phrase for a person, a swelling mix of a person. I was just swelling, I was mixing as a person. Swell and mix. Just a concoction, ladies and gentlemen. I was a fucking whirlwind. A whirlwind? I won't say Twister, because that movie sucked. Or fuck man, I never even saw it, so who gives a fuck what I think about that movie. But I was a swelling mix of a person, ladies and gentlemen. Unreliable. Bullshit. Fucking like a rock, ladies and gentlemen. Pulled my goddamn balls up in front of a window and said, hey, guess what, baby? Come and get it. I was a rock, man, for my family at that time, man. But I was still just fucked up with my own fucking problems from the situation. And my, how should you say it? Beverage of choice problems that I was having. So whatever, I did a lot of dumbass shit. But here's just one ignorant piece of information, ladies and gentlemen. I remember one time, I was just like in this drunken stupor and I had to get my fucking laundry done, right? So, this is why I believe in karma, to reiterate the point. this is why I believe in karma. So like one time I was in this like drunken stupor, like I had to do this laundry, right? So like I put my fucking shit in the washer, right? And I noticed the person, like her drying cycle, because she had her shit in the dryer. I noticed that her drying cycle coincided with my fucking washing cycle, as if we were like menstruating together. So I noticed that our fucking times like coincided. So I come down like on the fucking second of when my fucking washing load was done, and I noticed like shortly afterwards, like a couple seconds later, hers was done. So then I took her clothes out, put it on top of the dryer, put my shit into the dryer, and then also she comes downstairs and she's just like, oh my god, really? Really? They just finished. I was like, I'm sorry, I have to go. I just tucked my shit in, fucking thumped my goddamn $1.50 right to the socket, said, fuck it, start, I got shit to do. Right? Ignorant. I was somewhat, like, you know, apologetic, you know, like, I wasn't that enthusiastic about it. Like, you know, I was just more like, I kind of like, you know, deadpanly put the coins into the machine, gave like a puppy dog face, and was like, sorry, but I got things to do. So flash forward to like fucking last weekend. Last weekend, I put my clothes into the washing machine in my apartment building, ladies and gentlemen, going from the 5th floor down to the 2nd floor to put my clothes in the washing machine, ladies and gentlemen. I come back 39 minutes later, ladies and gentlemen, and my clothes are on top of the fucking washing machine. I was like, what the fuck? And there's like this like lady there. She's like, oh, sorry, but I had to. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I was just like, what the fuck? I was just like, okay. Like I was like within the minute, and the clothes were already on top of the washing machine. And I was just like, what the fuck? She had her clothes in the washing machine. I was just like, okay. I just took my clothes, I put them in the dryer. I leave, ladies and gentlemen. I come back on the dot! Well, maybe not on the dot. I come back 3 minutes after 60 minutes. So I come back at 63 minutes instead of 60 minutes. I come back at 63 minutes. There's my clothes on top of the dryer. And then I look at her, and she's just like, sorry, I couldn't wait. And that is why I believe in karma, ladies and gentlemen. Credit karma. What's with your credit score? Just check it for free on Credit Karma. Credit Karma. That's what I'm really about, ladies and gentlemen. You thought you touched my soul? You think I touched your soul? No. I'm about Credit Karma. This is actually just a commercial for Credit Karma, ladies and gentlemen. If you'll check the money, guess who? Saying a big high five to Credit Karma, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you want your karma? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't lie to you. I would never do a fucking thing like that. Fuck that shit. Just love me and help me and support me. I don't want to ever do commercials, ladies and gentlemen. Don't make me do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting on my... Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you guys were here right now. Look, I'm touching the floor with my head. I'm praying to Mecca, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving it up to you. Please don't make me ever do commercials, ladies and gentlemen. Please. Please, ladies and gentlemen, find me soon. Find me soon. Help me, ladies and gentlemen. It's a plea. I'm begging. Please, give me a job. Anything. I'll do anything. Aside from commercials. You want to know how I want to be cremated? I want to be cremated this way, ladies and gentlemen. When they cremate me, I want to be cremated in a 5'11", well, let's just say 6 foot. Who doesn't like a little bit of headroom, ladies and gentlemen? A 6 foot replica of a matchbox. Fill it with 5'11" to 6 foot replicas of matches when they cremate me, ladies and gentlemen. And for the cremation, toss in pounds of weed, marijuana. Cram my matchbox with more purple haze than a Mexican donkey's asshole, ladies and gentlemen. Don't they smuggle it that way? And while you're cremating me, ladies and gentlemen, dump liquid LSD into the Lake Ontario. Like a BP oil spill, ladies and gentlemen. Cast me off for cremation in my matchbox filled with 5'11" to 6 foot replica matches, crammed with the purplest of haze on the lake of LSD, and shoot a flaming arrow from the shore, ladies and gentlemen, like the way they burnt up that cunt Sean Connery in A Knight's Tale. You remember that one, ladies and gentlemen? What a juicy little fruit he was in that one. Ooh, ignite me once, for I will never be ignited again, ladies and gentlemen. I sound like Enrique Iglesias. Wouldn't that be an Enrique Iglesias song, ladies and gentlemen? Ignite me once more, for I will never be ignited again. And that's how you should cremate me. Aloha, my babies. Isn't that creepy, girls? Women. Let me clarify. It's your old chuckle buddy, guess who? Johnathan James Ramcharan reporting live for duty on this glorious May 10th, 2014. How the hell are you, ladies and gentlemen? How the hell are you, by the way? Want to know how you're doing? Because I know you should be doing good. I always love it when my dear listeners are doing good. Why would I want you to do otherwise? What kind of sadistic fuck? What kind of narcissistic fuck would want the people that love and support him to do other than good? Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is exactly 1:11 p.m. on this May 10th, 2014, Eastern Standard Time. It's your old chuckle buddy, guess who? Reporting live for duty. Drinking, as that is a given, here's a couple things I'm going to lay on you, though. Don't we all love to lay things, ladies and gentlemen? Like a mother goose. Whatever the fuck that fairy tale is. Mother Goose lay eggs or something? Or I don't know what the fuck Mother Goose did. Mother Goose fairy tales. That was the thing I was enchanted with when I was a child, was stories. Actually, here's how I became a comedian, ladies and gentlemen. If you really want to know, my dear listeners, here's how I became a comedian. When I was a child, when I was a very young child, I'm talking like fucking like toddler shit. Like, you know, before I really knew how to wipe my ass. Like when I was a real child, I didn't know how to talk. And that's a given for any toddler. But I always noticed people that knew how to talk. And it was so fascinating to me because, you know, when you're a child, you have all these thoughts in your head, but you don't know how to say them, right? So it's like, you know, you would go up to your mother and you'd be like, outside. And she'd just be like, yes, you were outside playing today. And you'd be like, and she'd be like, what are you talking about? Yes, you were outside playing today. And you'd be like, she'd be like, shut the fuck up, wash your hands, and eat this goddamn macaroni. Something like that, maybe. Right? So, like, you know, the enchanting thing of being a child when you can't speak, but you understand what is being spoken to, right? So I was like that, you know? Like, I understood, but I just couldn't speak. It was so fascinating to me, people who could speak, right? So I remember one time my mother, she takes me to the library in Edmonton, Alberta. Gosh darn it! Edmonton, Alberta. And she takes me to the Woodcroft Public Library for a story time session, ladies and gentlemen, with your old chuckle buddy, guess who? Jonathan James Ramcharan, 4 years old. So I go to the story time reading session, and there were all of these magnificent puppets. All these magnificent puppets. All sorts of puppets that captivated my mind, because I love puppets. You know, the idea of making a thing out of cushion and silk and flap the mouth and talk as if we couldn't talk as a normal person. We need to speak through puppets. We're going to make a puppet to speak to you through, ladies and gentlemen. A puppet to speak to you through. You know? Because we can't speak through ourselves. So anyways, there was these magnificent puppets. And then this lady, she goes onto the stage. The stage. She goes onto the stage and she tells us the story. I don't remember what the story was, but I remember being enchanted and just engulfed in the precision of her speech. In the precision of her speech. In her allotment of words that a lot of people can't spit. You know what I mean? Definitely not as a toddler. Mr. Jonathan James Ramcharan, guess who? 4 years old, in wonderment. So you can go ahead and play Pin the Tail on a Donkey, ladies and gentlemen. And maybe there might be some cashola in that endeavor. But your old chuckle buddy, guess who? Wants to build a puppet. Do you not suspect that if one were to be called by their legal given name for the rest of their life, that one person might not go insane? Oh, Jonathan James Ramcharan. Yeah? Jonathan James Ramcharan, over there in the men's room, you know Denny the retard with the, Christian party next door? Yeah? Yeah, Denny. Jonathan James Ramcharan, Denny had a little accident in the bathroom and, shit all over the floor. A big turtle log, yeah. Denny did that, Jonathan James Ramcharan. Alright. We're gonna need you to go in there and clean that up, Jonathan James Ramcharan. Me? Why me? Because, you know, you're the only one available right now, Jonathan James Ramcharan. Fuck. Well, I'm not really available right now. No, we're actually telling you what you're available for, Jonathan James Ramcharan. You don't control your life. We do, Jonathan James Ramcharan. You're available right now to go in there and clean up that shit. Okay, Jonathan James Ramcharan? Why are you doing this to me? What was that, Jonathan James Ramcharan? I said, why are you doing this to me? Jonathan James Ramcharan, don't start with us. We own you, Jonathan James Ramcharan. We own you, Jonathan James Ramcharan. You're lucky we're being this lenient, Jonathan James Ramcharan, letting you clean up retard feces off the floor of a disgusting bathroom, Jonathan James Ramcharan. You're lucky we're doing that for you. Why are you doing this to me? What did I ever do to anybody? I never did nothing to nobody in my whole life. Oh, yes, you did, Jonathan James Ramcharan. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Jonathan James Ramcharan. No, I didn't. I swear to God. I never hurt a fly. You did, Jonathan James Ramcharan. You did. And now we own you. We own you, Jonathan James Ramcharan. You know what you did. We all do something. I'm a specific type of horrifying, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Freddy Krueger. I'm hiding under the fucking bed. Hugs. Don't care for them. All they remind me of is that nobody loves me. Not to disrespect my friends. I've been honestly blessed and honored with some amazing friends. But my friends, you got your hug from me. You got your hug, my friend. And then you get to go home to your loved ones, your Skype, your text messaging, your long distance plan. You get to go home to your loved ones and communicate with your iPhone, with your iPad, with your netbook, with your Mac, with your compatibilities for the World Wide Web. You gotta go home to that, your God. I gotta go home, jack off, stare at a blank wall, and try to think of a reason to wake up in the morning. Kidding, ladies and gentlemen. But the people that should have loved me, my heart is like Michelle Pfeiffer's womb. It's so polluted. I feel like Michael Corleone, Godfather Part 3. I spent my life protecting my family. I spent my life. I say this for two reasons. One, because it's obviously hilarious. And two, I'm really a version of yourself, however fragmented or vague. If not, a tribesman who trots in your societal dimension, ladies and gentlemen, your social playground. And he or she might giggle. A giggle that has the shape and form of humility, the sexiest of forms. So giggle, my pesticides, my whipped cream toppings. Giggle. In spite of whatever baggage you might carry. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you a story about a child. His father was a psychopath. Just like him. Jonathan Jr., bring your dumb ass over here, nigga. Yes, father. Jonathan Jr., I got a letter from this crackhead customer of mine telling me he doesn't even see you playing dice and dominoes with the other brothers on the block. What's going on, Jonathan Jr.? You know, father, I would much rather just read a book or something like that. Jonathan Jr., nigga, you crazy? Reading books and shit. Jonathan Jr., I thought I raised your dumb ass better than that. But father, I just want to learn about trigonometry and things like that, father. I have no need for the worldly games of dice and baccarat. Jonathan Jr., nigga, who told you the word baccarat? I'm sorry, father. No, Jonathan Jr., give me that, give me that. You motherfucker. You been reading McLean's magazine again, nigga? Can't even pronounce it right, you got me so goddamn mad. You been reading McLaren's magazine again, nigga? You caught me, father. See, that's what I'm talking about, nigga. Thinking your dumb ass gonna grow up to be prime minister. Shit, nigga, you need to be playing dice. Dominoes and shit like that. Fucking up your day with McLaren's magazine, nigga. Trying to learn about maple syrup. Shit, I sell that shit by the pound. Back when I was running them whiskey jugs out of... Never mind, anyway. Jonathan Jr., I gotta tell you something, nigga. I'm gonna tell you dumbass little bedtime story before I send you dumbass to bed without a bedtime story to be told after this bedtime story and a chicken dinner. But father, I said no chicken! Jonathan Jr. See? I'm gonna tell you the story of the three little nigs. Jonathan Jr., are you paying attention to me, boy? Yes, father. I said I'm gonna tell you the story of the three little nigs. I know, father. It's just that I saw you moving towards the piano, father, and the cord was unplugged, and I had to plug it back in for you so you can make your emphasis about the nigs, father. I didn't mean to disrespect you. Nigga, what the fuck are you trying to fuck up my jams for? You think I don't know my own goddamn Casio motherfucking tone bank keyboard MA120? Yes, father. Anyways, back to, Goldilocks and the three little nigs. No, father, I thought it was, the three little nigs. Jonathan Jr., you're really fucking with me now. Gonna grab my belt here in a moment, boy. Anyways, let me break it down for you like this. There was these three little nigs, alright? Jonathan Jr., and they was just as 3 times dumb as your dumbass is right now. But the moral of the story, Jonathan Jr., is the motherfucker played dice, and one day he bought himself a Cadillac, and that's the story, Jonathan Jr. Trigonometry. Yes, father. I had only drank 3 beers the previous night and had 0 cigarettes. I thought it bound to be an above average morning this morning. Reporting live for duty, it's your old Chuck buddy. Guess who? Jonathan James, can I get a Huckagoo Ramcharan speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, Wednesday, October 15th, 2014. I reported to my labor-ready position. Attend hut, temp labor, fucking dummy. Put on a hard hat and a pair of boots and get in there, fucko. Sir, yes sir! Do you move rocks by hand? Sir, yes sir! I can't hear you! You shovel dirt with your bare hands, soldier! Sir, yes sir, I said I can't hear you! Pick up that mop and bucket, dilettante! You like minimum wage, don't you? Sir, yes sir, I can't hear you! Scum bucket! I'm gonna nose! A garden ball through a garden hose. I said put down that goddamn can of beer, soldier! No! No! There are many beer cans! There are many beer cans out there, but this one is mine! Me so horny, Johnny. Me love you a long time. Winding up in Vietnam. Yeah, so I went to work today. Model employee. Labor ready, don't you forget about your labor ready. Don't you forget about your job, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you did your job today, because I went to my job. Don't forget about it. Went to work like a dick. They sent me to this fucking cricket club with like these fucking, oh my god, these swelling mix of people that I have to work with, right? I was like on this working crew going to a fucking like athletic club to carry bags of mortar, 50-pound bags of mortar, up and downstairs for fucking 8 hours, right? Stretching my legs on the bus, you know? Oh god. Going into that hellhole. We get there, and you know, a ray of sunshine, dick face, or Ron, as the ticket said, my work ticket, my little ticket they give me. Here you go, shithead. Deliver this message, my own body. I'm here with the body. Okay. My name's shut up, body. Hey, body, go move that body. Right there, body. Hey there, buddy, go move that there, buddy. Buddy. Body. Body, go do it. You own fucking pounds of flesh. Put it to work. You have to deliver a message. Yeah, dick face Ron, the goddamn foreman, fucked up the order. Shithead. Thank you for this little mini holiday after the holiday, Ron. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. What are you thankful for this year? Well, I duped this motherfucker out of fucking making me work with an animal that day. Had to pay me because it is colossal fuck up. He forgot to cancel the work order. So everybody got to go home with like 3 hours of pay. I'm thinking to myself, what a waste of a fucking day. It's like 10:30 in the fucking morning. I just wasted like fucking $6 on bus fare to get to this fucking horrendous goddamn massacre site. Goddamn house of horrors. A goddamn construction site to move fucking bags of mortar. What a waste of a fucking morning. What a waste of a life. And they cut me loose with 3 hours of pay, $33. That's like not before taxes or whatever is that. You know? What is that? Your net income? Is that what net income is? Just like what you get before they fucking kill you? So, yeah, I don't know. There I was, thinking, Jesus Christ. And this one fucking clown that I've been working with the last couple of days, this motherfucker breaks into like these stupid dance steps, right? He like does all these like tap dancing, fucking like hip hop steps and shit, like a dummy, banging his head to like fucking Chris Brown and shit, and like just like the trashiest fucking god awful fucking dance music. Chris Brown, I don't know why I threw his name in the arena. He's gonna kill me now. Oh no, Chris Brown, don't. No, Chris. Take a joke. So yeah, then he's dancing around like a fucking clown. And he's like, yeah, man, yeah. Now we're gonna get fucking 3 hours of pay for doing nothing. Woo! It's like, buddy, you paid $10 to get here. $6 actually he paid. Then he was buying coffees and muffins and shit. He thought he was on a golden fucking trough or something, you know? He thought he was just gonna be eating like a pig today. Because he got a job. A temp job for a day. Moving fucking bags of mortar. So he fucking spends his money on transportation and donuts and coffees and shit. And now he's happy because he's going to be making $33 for the day. And then he's going to go fucking smoke the weed that he was like ordering on his way back from the job site. He's like, yeah, I got the day off, I made $30. Come meet me at the fucking office with my weed. We get back to the office, they dick us around, we're all sitting around waiting. Send us home, send us somewhere, for God's sakes, pay us. I wish I would have started like a fucking, where I was thinking about starting a riot there, you know? Pay us. We're just sitting there waiting for this fucking paycheck. And they have to clear it with the head office. They gotta clear it to make sure it's okay that they pay us for, you know, being used and abused in that fashion, you know what I mean? Those goddamn animals. They made us wait. And not only did they make us wait, they gave us the option. Well, shall you choose, you can come back tomorrow and collect your pay. But unfortunately, we have to wait for this thing to clear. Thank God my neck wasn't up to the wire quite yet, ladies and gentlemen, so I was just like, alright, I'm gonna dip here. And the tear-jerking faces of my co-workers, some people who need their goddamn money, just in my wake, you know? What a goddamn gut-wrenching fucking moment in time on this splendiferous, bamboozling hill husband. Oh, Wednesday, October 15th, 2014. Don't be looking at me like you don't know who I is. You remember me, don't you, laddie? What the fuck, man? What the fuck are you... Look, man, what the fuck are you doing here? Don't you act like you don't remember me, laddie. Scampy flaring. Scampy flaring, don't be acting like you don't remember me now, boyo. Oh, you remember those scampy flaring, don't you now? Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I want to live. Who is it, baby? Karen, go back to sleep. Look, buddy, I don't really want any problems, man. I just want to live. Just take whatever you want, man. Just don't kill me. Oh, don't be acting like you don't remember all Scampy flaring out there, boyo. Oh, no. Scampy Flaren never forgets a face. Oh no. It's all me, Scampy Flaren. Scampy Flaren, boyo. Oh, you thought you'd forget about old Scampy Flaren now, don't you now? Oh. Dude, I don't know, but you're off your fucking rocker, man. Like, I don't know who the fuck you are. And I'm just gonna, like, move for a cigarette, if that's okay with you, Scampy. Well, I guess old Scampy can share a cigarette with you, I guess, now. And I'm telling you the story about old Scampy Flaren. That would be very nice, you know? Me and Karen are just gonna sit here and listen to your story about how we all know Scampy Flaren. We're just gonna have a cigarette. And in the middle of your story, please don't kill us. Burglar, Scampy Flaren. This is Jonathan James speaking. What did you say now? Oh, Scampy Flaren here, oh boy, oh. Yes, I suppose it was the winter of old 1948. Old Scampy Flaren just came over here from New Mexico. Old Scampy Flaren here, oh boy. Eyes full of dreams now, kiddo. Don't you be forgetting old Scampy Flaren now. I'll be telling you a story about how you know old Scampy Flaren now, oh boy. See, old Scampy Flaren, he was a whimsical old soul, now he was, and was a bit of a tizzy affair. Yes, old Scampy, old. Scampy, your story sucks. Your story stinks, Scampy. Shut the fuck up, man. You don't got any clout, man. I just realized that Scampy Flaren, you said your fucking name was? Scampy Flaren, yes, that's what I said my name is now. See, this is what it is with you, Scampy Flaren. You're just one of those stupid figments of my fucking imagination, you know? Like, when I'm just trying to be fucking thoughtful on a subject, I just start daydreaming about stupid fucking enigmas like you, Scampy Flaren. You're nothing to me but a boyo. Oh, don't you be talking to old Scampy like that. Listen here, boyo. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you one thing or another. Jonathan James Ramcharan doesn't believe in figments of his imagination. So Scampy Flaren, you can scampy on back to wherever the fuck you're from. The Dominican Republic? I don't even know what that accent is. You fucking Cinco de Mayo, soul-sucking... figment. I ain't scared of you, Scampy. Oh, so that's how it is now. Is that how it is, though? Oh. Yeah, Scampy, man, you're dead, dude. You're dead. Just fuck off and die. And I stood by the side of the road as they carried old Scampy Flaren's coffin down the sidewalk, parading him through the hollows and alleyways of my mind. Just a precision of different figments, just carrying the carcass of old Scampy Flaren out of the recesses of my mind. Just gone. Old Scampy Flaren paraded down the street like the martyr he was, because I kicked him out of my goddamn mind. And the figments, they stared back at me, hauntingly staring back at me, these figments, as if to say, how dare you, boyo, kick me out of your imagination. How could you do that to old Scampy? Aren't ladies fantastic, ladies and gentlemen? Gentlemen speaking to the ladies. Aren't ladies fantastic, ladies and gentlemen? Gentlemen speaking to the ladies. Aren't ladies fantastic? When a lady likes you, what she's really saying is, "Dear Lord, please send that guy. That guy right there. Please, Lord, send him over here to hump me." Wowzers, ladies. A round of applause in my heart for your approval when I get it. You gotta love the television, though. The television can bring one out of a depression when one's always in one's own mind all the time, in one's own mind all the time, in one's own mind all the... It's your old chuckle buddy. Talking about in his mind all the time. On July 24th, 2014, talking about my love of the television. It could bring you out of depression when it brings you out of one's own mind, that one being yourself, your oneness in yourself, your one. When a television brings you out of your oneness, to be like, hey, guess what? I am connected to other things, and other things being in being. And out of one's own mind. What is this one talking about? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I'm not a fucking sorcerer or a philosopher. But I do get, I don't know, perplexed. In my own tickety, honkytonkheart. But there was this one very beautiful woman in a tight white dress that gave me a very greeting smile this morning when I sat on the bench in my work clothes drinking a bottle of water. spoke too soon. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your old Choco Buddy. Guess what? Guess who? Guess what? Guess why? Guess who? Jonathan James Ramcharan reporting live for duty on this glorious, blendiferous, hepic, chickatee. October 17th. 11:13 in the motherfucking PM. 2014. How the hell are you, ladies and gentlemen? Eating snails. Yeah, I'm getting high and drunk by myself. What's new? Nothing's new. Same old pimp that you motherfuckers know of. Same old pimp that I've always been, motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm a pimp. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm actually a sad basket case. But anywho, I want to leave you to you. And I want to give you a quick bedtime story. No, sorry. When your mind gets crazy, your mind can't rest. So my mind's never at rest because my mind's always crazy. My mind's always crazy because my mind's never at rest. So I want to rest, and I want to wake up tomorrow and be a different man. Is that okay with you, ladies and gentlemen? So I hope to keep the glow of guess who, Jonathan James Ramcharan. I hope to keep the glow of what I do. But tomorrow might be a different endeavor. And as is now is no endeavor, as I'm never trying to have an endeavor. And as you are all sitting there, probably wanting to watch The Big Bang Theory. That's a great show. But, whatever. I'm gonna go home. Oh shit, I already am at home. I'd kick myself out of this party. The only problem is that I live here. So, and actually there's two reasons why I can't kick myself out of this party. Number one, there is no party. Number two, I live here. So I can't really kick myself out of a party when there's no party. And I can't really kick myself out of a party when there's no party, especially when I live at the household where there is allegedly this party. Ugu! Oh, I just needed a breath of fresh air. I just needed a bit of fresh air. I just needed a place to hang my hair. I just needed a place to put my dick when my dick wanted to get up in it and fuck and fuck and fuck. Shit. I ain't gonna trick any ladies into sleeping with me tonight, I guess. I might try to though, you know. Who knows what will happen. It's only fucking what time? 11:17 in the motherfucking PM on this splendiferous bamboozlet hill. Good. October 17th, 2014. Thank you. Here's a quick one for the road. You know why there is and were semen on pennies? Because homeless people collect them in dirty donated socks and they use it as a sort of a cubbyhole for their cock. Like a postmaster slamming it into mailboxes, telling it what's what. They empty themselves into these socks, then they swing the sock, the penny semen socks, they swing it like a slingshot. David and Goliath, ladies and gentlemen. They whip and twirl till the semen sock satchel bursts for the second time. And semen-sickened pennies reign in the street for all to grab, maul and paw. Like seagulls in a parking lot. Devoured. Ghetto, soul bro, I'm talking ghetto. It's a ghetto getting ghetto fast, ghetto. Soul bro, I'm talking ghetto. It's a ghetto getting ghetto fast.